Hello, let's play a bunch of New York Times games, but first we reveal our dad joke of the day for Monday, November 24th. Dad putting car in reverse. It's got a stage direction here. Ah, this takes me back. All right. Yeah, I got to internalize that one. I got to use that. All right. So I'd also like to thank the following members for signing up for a new month. Anna K, Magic Madness, Veronica P, and Norway Thor. Thank you for your support. All right, well, let's start with connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got infrared, air conditioner, bin, microwave, stingray, x-ray, radio, ultraviolet, toaster, cup holder, marigold, carry-on, metal detector, rice cooker, shifter, and blender. So microwave, X-ray, and radio and ultraviolet are bands of the electromagnetic spectrum. They are next to each other. Would they make bands of the electromagnetic spectrum a rainbow herring? I don't know. But let's just hold off for a second and see what other categories we might find. Because I'm also seeing toaster and blender, which could, in like rice cooker, which could easily be like kitchen appliances, like small countertop kitchen appliances, which microwave would want to go in. So we kind of have a contention over who gets to use microwave. So let's see if we can find something for like ultraviolet, radio, or X-ray. Well, what else can we find, I guess, is the question. Marigold is a color. What else would we do with that? Marigold. Cup holder. Like car features? Features you might look for in a new car, air conditioner and cup holder, and the radio, and the shifter. These maybe not things you're looking for, but things you can, just parts of your car. I don't know. So I think that actually our wavelengths of light are the rainbow herring. So what are the other ones doing? Ultraviolet and X-ray. I'm just kind of wondering whether I can see purple first. Because so far I don't think I have. I think I've got yellow and green. So we've got X-ray and ultraviolet. X-ray and metal detector might be things like in a security line, or just airport things, carry-on, X-ray, metal detector. In the bin, maybe. So what would that leave? I haven't circled anything, but ultraviolet would go. Oh, we also have infrared up here. Which I did not notice, but that is a 5th. Okay, good thing I didn't lock that in. That would have been double wrong. Anyway, infrared we haven't used. Stingray we haven't used. Ultraviolet we haven't used. Marigold we haven't used. That's it. Oh, yeah, no, that's it. So what would these have to do with each other? I mean, infrared ends in red, ultraviolet ends in violet, marigold ends in gold, but stingray does. Oh, stingray ends in gray. Okay, so I think this is purple, and this is ending in a color. All right, ending in colors. Now blue, I don't know. The rest are all pretty easy, but I think the airport stuff might be blue. Airport stuff might also be yellow, but I don't know. It's really hard to tell. We've got carry-on, we've got bin, we've got metal detector and X-ray. Is that blue? You got parts of like things in your car, air conditioner, radio, cup holder, and shifter. And you've got your small appliances. None of them are, I mean, these are all so equivalent. I don't know. I'm going to say this is blue. Okay, it was. Seen while going through airport security. Wonderful. So of these two, I have no idea. Are the appliances, or I think that the car one's a little bit harder. Although they're both fairly straightforward, but cup holder, shifter, air conditioner, and your rice cooker in your car, radio. This is maybe green. All right, features of a car's center console. Okay, and then these are just small kitchen appliances. Well, I see. I told you the yellow shirt is extremely powerful because it lets you predict the category name for yellow. That's two times in a row of wearing the yellow shirt that I get the exact category name for yellow. All right. Cool. Well, I got the reverse rainbow. I really don't think this one was all that difficult. What's nice about this one is you didn't need any trivia. You just have sort of common life experiences of like what's in your kitchen, what's in your car, what's at an airport. And then purple can just happen, but even if it doesn't, like what are colors? So yeah, anyone who says that all of the games have trivia, Exhibit A. It did make it fairly easy. They don't have to be this easy. The way that you make this harder, they kind of did it with the wavelengths of light, but it's not enough. The way you make this harder is you make like 5 that can go in yellow and 5 that can go in green, and you gotta figure out the blue and the purple in order to pick that apart. Otherwise, you're gonna chase the one away. All right. Anyway, all of that said, I think this is a difficulty like 1.5, and I think we have a 97% solve rate. Let's see. Got a toaster here. They give it a 2.5. I don't even know why. Like you'll make one mistake guessing the wavelengths, but then you'll be like, okay, it's not the wavelengths. That's the worst thing that can happen in this one, as far as I can tell. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I just like figured it out more easily. But let's look at the bot and see. This is more accurate. 61%. Okay, I'm very surprised. Obviously. So what are people chasing then? It's got to be something people chasing. Reverse rainbow is 1 in 156, which is actually pretty common for reverse rainbow. So people who are going for it are getting it. Of people who won, people are getting yellow first by a long shot, then green. The people who lost got only yellow, though. All right, so 22% getting only yellow. Huh. I don't know. All right. It's kind of a weird spattering otherwise. 4% get nothing. So, I mean, there's going to be a lot of guesses that are the electromagnetic spectrum, as I said. Bands of the electromagnetic spectrum, but you're only going to do that once. You're not going to like, I don't know. I feel like at this point, people know what one away means, right? You're not going to try this and this. Infrared, X-ray, ultraviolet, and metal detector. Like security, yeah, like security devices, maybe. I don't think security uses ultraviolet though. They do use infrared, like an infrared camera, night vision, and then X-ray and metal detector are used in security. But ultraviolet, I don't think so. Air conditioner, bin, radio, and cup holder. Is there something in the car called a bin? I don't know. Infrared, stingray, X-ray, ultraviolet. Underscore ray, yes, the stingray ray and the X-ray ray. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I'd like to figure out why people are losing, but I haven't really seen it. A lot of people guessing random ultra like, but this means there should be a spike at one mistake. Let's look. There should be a spike at one mistake. 9% of players made no mistakes, and then 21% made one mistake. But then it's not a huge spike because we just taper off slightly to get 2 mistakes and 3 mistakes. So it's not like people are people chasing a one away that doesn't exist? It's the only thing I can think of. Anyway, there's not much more I can analyze here. How'd you do? Hello, let's do the easy and medium pips for Monday, November 24th. Let's play. All right. Adding to 12, we need to use both of our 6s. So I think we got to do the 6-5 down here and throw out the 1. Now this has to be a 5. It can be 5-1 or 5-4. Neither of which can go into the greater than 4. So, whoa, what are we doing here? Hold on. 5. Okay, I think we gotta. We have to do 3 1s somehow. Wait. Did I mess something up? 12 has to use both sixes. There's no choice. A 1 can't go into the 10. So this is forced. Why is this suddenly so hard to finish? I'm trying to figure out, okay, why don't I just place something? Like this obviously doesn't work. Oh, but okay, that's all it takes. If I had just placed it, yeah, I would have figured it out. Okay. I was trying to do vertical here, I think. Anyway, that was a mess. Let's move on. Let's do the medium. Four. Okay, so this is a double. How many doubles do we have? 5 5 blank blank. We have enough of both, and we need to use, so one's of fives, one's blanks. Let's just pick something. 5 5. Yeah, I guess so. 5 6 here, and then 5 1 would have to go up. And then the blank blank goes where? Goes here, maybe? And then, oh, I don't have a less than 3 blank. Okay, so I think I did these backwards. I think the blank blank goes here. And then we have blank 3 and blank 6. So the blank 6 goes in the greater than 3. And then the blank 3 still goes up. And now I have a 6 5 to, oh, wait, a less than 3. I have a 1 5 to go in here. I hope I didn't read that wrong last time. Anyway, 5 5. I think I just got it though, so it doesn't matter. All right. I'm not sure if it was possible to swap these with the blanks over here. Maybe not. I don't think you can, because you have blank blank, but that has to get used within it. You have blank 3 and 6. Neither of which can go in a less than 3. Okay. So I think this is the only way it goes. Cool. Well, how do you do? Hello, let's do the hard pips for Monday, November 24th. Let's play. Ooh, okay. It's a K. 11 has to be 5 6. We got plenty of 6s. How many 5s do we have? This might be an in. We have 1 5. It's a 5 blank. Well, it's certainly not going into the 10. It could do something like, ooh, yeah, it could do something like this. And then I use one of my 6s and throw out the other thing. So this is possible. Now, I'm out of 5, so this would be a 6 4. Maybe a 4 2 like this. And then a 6, I don't know what. This has to use 2 6s. Okay, so 1 6 goes here. 1 6 goes here. And 2 6s go here. That doesn't work, because we have this double 6, I guess. Okay, maybe it does work. We have this double 6. No, because we can't use the double 6 here, because this is isolated then. So I don't think we can do what I just did. But what's the alternative? Okay, so let's think about this again. The 11 cage definitely has to have a 6 in it. It's a 6, and it has to have the 5 in it, the only 5 in it, which means that the 10 cage must be 4 6. So it can't be 5 5. And so it uses a 6. We use a 6 here, a 6 here, and then we need to use 2 6s here. So I think my only option, actually, is to do this and then put the 6 6 here. I think that's it. That's the only way that works. Now, a blank is throwing something out, and a blank is doing something around here. I don't know what. This goes vertical, though, but let's see. So now I need 2 6s in here, and I can't use the double 6. So I think what we do is we do the 6 1 here and the 6 blank there. All right. So these all add to 1. So I got to use a blank blank and a 1. So let's just do the blank blank there. Because I don't have a blank 1. So I have 1 3 and 1 4. But if I need a 3, or sorry, if I need a 4, I'll harvest that and switch it for the 3. So I guess I could do, let's see, what can I do? 3, okay, I could do this. And then 3 2 like that, and then blank 2 like that, and then blank 4, and then there we go. Okay, got it. Yeah, the key deduction was the 6s, where we had to use all of our 6s in the 11 cage, the 10 cage, and the 12 cage. But we only had exactly 4 with one of them being doubled. So the only way that double could be placed was right there. And that kind of flowed from there. And then we needed the double blink here as well, which was helpful. These 6s were forced. So yeah, I guess the 1-4, but it made sense once I realized that the 1-3 had to double up here. All right, cool. Well, how'd you do? Hello, let's do the mini crossword for Monday, November 24th. Let's play. Prefix for some music genres. Would it be neo, perhaps? Maybe. Alt. It's neo or alt. I actually like alt better. Fab Four is the Beatles' nickname. Eagle's Claw, a talon. Fab blank, nickname for a noted University of Michigan's basketball team. No idea. Congregant's seat. Shape of a cat. Oh, is it pew? Might be pew. Shape of a cat with its legs tucked under itself. A loaf. Flower that's the subject of Dutch festivals. Tulip. Wander aimlessly. Roam. Rome is spelled R-O-A-M. Like many shows at the top of the Netflix queue. New. So what is this one? Fab. What is this? Wander aimlessly. Rome is spelled R-O-A-M. What? Fab blank. Okay. I can't think what this would be. Should we just try every letter? Let me go through every letter in my head first. Probably faster to just try every letter, though. Roll. Roll. All right, I'm just going to... It's not a Q? That's weird. Just going to try every letter. Has anyone noticed that running gag with the Qs? I don't do it often enough. Rove. Oh, and 5. Fab 5. Okay. Should have realized it was just going to be another number. I don't know why I didn't. You rove around. You wander aimlessly. You rove. Okay. Well, how'd you do? Let's do strands. Today's theme is horsing around. So, like things you would do on a horse? Are they just horse terms? I have this cue here, and I don't know what to do with it. Are these horse commands, or are these horse breeds, or are they like horse jobs, or I don't know. We've got yoke here, but that's crosses itself. Sock. J. What are we doing? Jump or Gene? Jockey. I think jockey's going to be one of them. Is this horse racing then? What do I know about horse racing? Do we have like saddle? Probably not. It's probably horse racing. Whatever terms. Do we have race here? No, we don't. I don't know what our do we have rain here? Rain? Okay. Didn't work. QU. Oh, equestrian is our spanogram. Groom. I mean, I guess these are just horse terms. Groom your horse. I don't know what we're looking for then. So many R's. R-R-I-E-R. Farrier. Isn't that what works on the hooves? The person who works on the hooves is a farrier. The veterinarian. How are we doing? Veterinarian. There we go. And a wrangler. Okay. I mean, I got there. Only a couple extra words, I think. And how'd you do? Hello. Today's bonus game is the daily Squirtle. There is a new Squirtle mode, but I'm just going to do the regular daily that I'm familiar with. So maybe I'll do the new mode at some point, but if I do, I'll announce that that's what I'm going to be doing so people can follow along. All right, I'm going to start with horse for reasons some may know and some may not. All right. So the way this game works is we are guessing essentially 6 wordles at once that kind of cross each other like a crossword, share letters. And so, and it forces us to guess them one at a time. So here we're guessing this middle column and middle row at once. And we're forced to do that. And when we get clues, it'll tell us kind of where those letters are. So white means that the letter is somewhere in the word, but not where we guessed it, not the row or column. This yellow O that has arrows pointing left, right tells us that there is an O in this row, but not in the column. The red is the opposite. So this R, there is an R in the column, but not in the row. And the orange means that there's an S in the row and in the column. So there's an S here or here. So I should try an S here. Maybe I can do an SE word because we see this E pointing down as well. So, horse again, no. So we know there's no R here, which should be helpful. There's no R in this whole word. What goes SE then without the R? Tense. Just find some E's. Sure, why not? Whoa. Okay, well, I almost finished this word. We can finish it with the vertical, so it's basically free to finish it. But what is it? Because it's not terse, because there's no R in the word. Tease? T-E-A-S-E, maybe? I think that might be it. All right, now this word, this could start with S, but it's really rare to have words ending in S because they're mostly filtered out. These S's are pointing in the same place, so I'm thinking there's an... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm thinking there's an S here. There's an E either here or here. There could be 2 E's. I'm thinking it's here, though, because of this E pointing up. What else do we have going for us? We have to guess this column here. So S-N-A, maybe? Would it be like C-K? It might be hard to have a K in the middle here. But like snack. Could be snare. We do need an R somewhere, but no, there's no R here because this white R. Okay, I got to guess something. Let's just try to get lucky. Okay, so there's no U, K, or Y in the whole puzzle. That's what the black means. So just don't guess those again. Where's the O go in this word? Probably here. I'd like to test the idea that this is an S. Unfortunately, I wish I knew more about this word so I could get it. But I don't think I do. Could be something like arson. No, there's no R. I'm thinking the R then. Maybe we're an ER word here because we need an E and an R. Ooh, could we be an EEER, like meter or something? Let's actually guess that. We are an ETER, it's just not meter. Okay. So one more incomplete word. So here, it's not snack because there's no C in the word. It's not snare. There's no E in the word. There's no R in the word. SNAI, is there an SNAI other than, there's snail. We know there's an L, no, but there is an L somewhere in the puzzle, but not here. There's a white L there. So it's not snail, it's not snare. I don't see another SNAI. Can't be snarl, obviously, okay. Can't be snack. What if it's just stand? No, there's no T in this word. The white T. Wow, okay. What are we doing here? Is there a different S something AND? Not that I can think of. Span. It's not even spank. I'm thinking ND, but there isn't one as far as I can tell. I gotta guess something. I really want it to be the correct word, or at least a possible word. Snag. Snot. Snazzy. I can't think of it. Do we know anything else? Okay, so this word has an R in it. Can I figure out what this word is? E-T-E-R. It's not meter. Peter, like we peter out. Deter. Deter. Peter, I think it could work. But I like deter a lot. So what if that was a D? What would make this word? Probably disco, actually. Because I need a C somewhere. And then OR or... I don't know what this would be. Okay. I was kind of hoping to like solve the whole puzzle right now and then just type it, but I don't know if I can. When we come back around, I can do disco. I just don't know enough about these words. We know there's an E and an R. We found the E. Could it be double ER? Like, oh, what with the O there? I don't know what to do. Oh, what does that? O B O G. I'll have to deal with that soon, but I guess I still should guess something with SNA here. All right, I'm just gonna go do snaps just to get some info here. All right, so we learned that there is only one S, and then the N does not go here. So I'm thinking it goes here. Oh, it could be slain, actually. What if it was slain? Because I was thinking I can't have an L, but no, it was just I can't end an L. So what would this be? There's no E in this word. R-I... I don't know. Or O something E. If I could figure out what that is. There's no P in the puzzle. That's good to know. Odd, Afe, Age, Aze, Axe, Oxe, Ave, Ove, Oven. Do I just get more info and guess like ovens? I don't know. Or do I guess this word? R what I-N? I don't know much about this word. Just know C-S-L-E. Rin. Ron. I could guess rondo. I don't know how much that helps. Well, this isn't an O because this O is yellow here. There's an H somewhere in the word. There's an H somewhere that we haven't found yet. I'm wondering if it goes here. So like ranch. There's no C, sorry. There's no C, so not ranch, but... Oh, then what would it be? It's kind of nice that it actually highlighted that C to tell me I was going to make a mistake. That's a new feature. Darn, I thought for sure ranch would work. I need an H somewhere. And I don't think it's going to go O-H-E. And I don't think we're going to do E-H something. So I think the H goes here, is what I'm saying. But I guess it would be T-H here? N-T-H? Because what else would do that? We can't do S. We can't do C. They're just not in the word. But then what does this word? Rinth, ranth? I don't see all those words. So maybe slain is wrong? Maybe it doesn't end in N? R-I... It could be the word right, and then we could do... Okay, I'm going to guess right, which tests whether I'm right about the H or not. Let's just do that. Right was right. Okay. Where'd that come from? I do still think this is disco. It is. All right. So this is slain then. It is not slain. It ends in G. What am I doing? I just wasted a whole guess on that. It's slaying. It's forced to be. What's wrong with me? So what the heck is this word? O something E something T. I have to figure it out. Are there any clues that help me? Not really. Oh, there's an R somewhere. Overt. Knowing there's an R helps. All right. This should have been a oops, come on. This should have been a 6, not a 5. Yikes. Okay. Well, how'd you do? And we need to spin the wheel. Let's spin the wheel to see what tomorrow's game is. I didn't shuffle, but that's okay. Let's see. Magic Madness suggested word 500. So if you'd like to play along, there is a link in the description. And that is it for the games for today. Hope you enjoyed them. If you would like to watch Wordle, you can click at the end of the video. It'll take you right there. If you want to watch any of the videos I made today, check the pinned comment. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.